What is up, rockers of the Rock Nation? This is your fellow rocker here, ex-Rockerman X, and I am back, finally, since TLC, with a pay-per-view prediction for the new pay-per-view of 2015, WWE FastLane. Now, before I start off and say anything, I will say that lately I have not necessarily been watching Raw or SmackDown to see what's been going on or whatever. I mean, I think the last time I watched it was a couple weeks ago, and that was SmackDown I watched. And the only reason I haven't been watching lately is just I just feel like Raw and SmackDown's been the same thing, and sometimes it gets to the point where I'm not even paying attention to either. I'm doing something on my computer or watching videos while it's on or something. But, so yeah, that's just saying, so my predictions may not be valid here, but I can still hold true, I guess, to some extent. And I also will say there was a rumored 6-man tag match for Fastlane as well. And we'll see if that happens, if not. But, let's start off with the first match that happens tonight. Or, not really the first match we won't predict here. The Divas Championship match. Nikki Bella versus Paige. Now, ultimately, this match, again, is a Divas match. I'm not expecting much out of it. Because Divas matches lately, they have been picking up, but not necessarily. But Paige is in it, so hopefully it'll be good. It turns out to be a good match with Paige. And Nikki, she's somewhat decent. I don't know, Divas matches, I used to love Divas matches when I was younger. To be honest, when they had people like Trish Stratus, Tori Wilson, Stacey Keibler, when those divas were part of it, and Lita, like, Stephanie McMahon was a full-time wrestler. I love divas matches, but now it's just like, I don't know. Paige, but anyway, to predict this match, I want to say Paige is going to win the Divas Championship for a third time in her career. Simple as that. Nothing fancy with that, but from what I've heard, it'd be good for her to get her revenge from, of course, the Bellas being bitches to her. From what I've heard, because I haven't really been watching it lately. But anyway, yep, Paige winning the Divas Championship match over Nikki Bella. Simple as that. As for now, the Tag Team Championship match, the Usos versus Tyson Kidd. Now, don't get me wrong, I remember I said one time that these two together did make a good, talented tag team. I'm talking about Kidd and Cesaro. And I will say that they are a good tag team from what I've seen of them together, stuff like that. But ultimately, I feel like they should still be singles competitors. But then again, I can understand with what McMahon said about Cesaro. I can't say Cesaro possibly. But in Tyson Kidd, though, of course, he's part of the Hart family, basically. So we all know how that goes, and would be very talented to be part of it. Because usually that's how they are. There's an Italian, stuff like that. Wait, Kidd's not part of it. Well, Kidd trained there. That's a good way of putting it. He trained there. That's a good way of putting it. And usually get through the Hart family dungeon, stuff like that, But anyway. But as for this match with the Usos versus Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, honestly, as much as I don't want to say it, I'm going to have to say the Usos will win and retain their tag team championships. Other than because it's the Usos. They're fan favorites, and we don't want to piss off, But yeah, there's that. That's really all I got to say. Tag team championship match, Usos retain. Simple as that. As for the next match, which would be the Intercontinental Championship match, Bad News Barrett or Wade Barrett versus Dean Ambrose. Now, as much, honestly, as I'd probably like to see Dean Ambrose win the Intercontinental Championship, only because, as of lately, I don't understand why. When Dean Ambrose was with the Shield, I honestly didn't like, I respect him because he's from Ohio, which is my home state, but I never really liked him, and since lately, since he had the feud with Bray Wyatt and stuff like that, and he's made more out to be like a lunatic, crazy person, I don't know, I like the crazy / creepy gimmicks for some reason. I don't know why in any wrestling, but ultimately I'm gonna have to say Bad News Barrett will retain and will win the match and retain his Intercontinental Championship, only because he just came back. I'm going to believe not at Royal Rumble, but I know he won the title near that time. And I don't think you're going to have Bad News Barrett lose it straight away. So as simple as that. Bad News Barrett will win the match and retain the Intercontinental Championship. Now, as for Dean Ambrose, I will say that if they have this feud-ish continue, I will say they might have Dean Ambrose win at WrestleMania, only because as a singles competitor, it would make his WrestleMania moment, and I think a lot of fans would want to see that for Dean Ambrose, to be honest. But other than that, like I said, Bad News Barrett will win the match and retain the Intercontinental Championship. Now, as for the next match, the United States Championship match, as we all know, Rusev versus John Cena. And surprisingly, for once, since after his rapper gimmick was over with and stuff like that, or not necessarily for once, but when I was younger, I liked John Cena. I told this plenty of times, but actually for this feud purpose, for the United States Championship, I'm actually with John Cena. I'd rather see him win than Rusev any day. Just because it's Rusev. What more can I say? But I'd rather see John Cena win. And as my prediction, I'm going to go against what most people might say. And I'm honestly going... Ah, shit. Sorry if you guys heard that. That was disgusting. Ugh. But I'm going to answer what everybody says and say John Cena will win the match and become the new United States Champion. Only because, I don't know, I feel like Rusev, his undefeated streak is going to have to be, well, his undefeated streak by pinfall or submission. That's a good way of putting it. I feel like somewhere down the line, he's going to have to end up losing. And I know some people might say it'd be better if it's at WrestleMania. And that might be true, but I feel like since it's John Cena we're talking about, which surprisingly he's not in the main title picture. Shockingly. But I feel like Rusev, right now, just like I said, needs to lose. And I feel like John Cena is a good person to do that. You know, people's going to say, oh, do you really want Rusev to be buried now? I'm like, well, like I said, I'd rather see John Cena win only because Rusev needs to lose at least once. Well, not actually at least once, he just needs to lose. I feel like it. And again, this is the one time I'm part of the C Nation with Team Cena or whatever you want to call it. And who knows, maybe if John Cena wins, he'll bring back the spinning WWE Championship belt. I doubt it, but it'd be kind of cool if you did. But yeah, overall, I have John Cena winning and becoming the United States Champion. Now, as for the main event match, and this match is going to bring up a whole lot of shit, and I still hate the fact that the WWE Champion, well, it was at Royal Rumble, but now I feel like it should be even more to have Brock in some sort of match for the WWE Championship, only because, you know what I'm saying. Only because he's champion. I don't feel like, since it's Road to WrestleMania, I don't feel like we should wait until WrestleMania to get another WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. But as for this match I'm talking about, the one that is causing a whole lot more chaos, a whole shitstorm since after Royal Rumble, when Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble. Nope, I'm talking about this match. At WWE FastLane 2015, Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan. Winner becomes number one contender for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. And now, before I say anything, when I say this match is causing a complete shitstorm, honestly, how I want to put it, this match is not a win-win situation for WWE, the fans, or anyone. Because if Roman Reigns wins, the fans will be pissed off. If Daniel Bryan wins, Some fans would be cheering, while other fans will obviously be booing, since it's so split down the middle, I think, with these two. But overall, with this match too as well, just here's how I'm going to see it. If Roman Reigns, as my pick for this match, I honestly hope WWE will say fuck you to the fans at least once. I mean, I understand that'd be a bad thing to do, but they're doing what they want to do, and I understand. Because they always listen to the fans, whether the fans want to say they don't want to or not. I know I said this plenty of times. That Roman Reigns will win and go on to face Brock Lesnar. This is my pick. Roman Reigns will win against Daniel Bryan and go on to face Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. But, at the same time, I also feel like they're going, because they don't want to piss off the fans or anything, or, you know, because they already pissed them off enough since Royal Rumble, apparently. We all know how the Philadelphia crowd went. The match will end in some sort of draw if Roman Reigns don't win. Ultimately, I don't see Daniel Bryan winning. But, like I said, if Roman Reigns doesn't win, it's probably going to end in some sort of draw. It's going to end in some sort of draw. Only because I feel like WWE would be smart if they do the draw and be like, they won't anger any fans. They won't piss people off that much. And it'll go on to probably, again, if the change for WrestleMania, the main event will happen with, of course, Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns, or however you want to say it, it'd be the way to set that up. That's honestly how I see it. Because ultimately, again, that main event change, you all know my opinion on that. But if the draw would happen, then that's probably how that match would be set up. Simple as that. But as for my pick in this match, as I know I'm probably going to repeat myself, but I'm going to repeat myself. Roman Reigns is going to defeat Daniel Bryan unless Roman Reigns doesn't win. It's probably going to end in some sort of draw. That's really all I got to say on that. That really does it for this video, guys. As for the review, it's either going to be up the night of the pay-per-view, which will technically be tomorrow night since I'm uploading this on Saturday, or Monday, which of course will be after the pay-per-view, which will be the day after. I also will tell you guys this now that, why I have you guys on the line. As of for now, my gaming videos are kind of, I don't want to say discarded, because for some of my recording equipment keeps fucking up a little bit, and I don't understand why until I get that fixed for now. So, the series of South Park will probably be continued, but as for WWE, because I'm playing my career mode, did not record my career mode. I'll probably finish off 2K Showcase without recording it. No offense to you guys, it'll just, I don't know, because I really want to play the game right now for myself, and not for anybody else, no offense. Well, discontinued, there you go. South Park will eventually still be finished uploading, but I just going to be telling you guys now, but yeah, overall, to repeat myself, I have Diva Championship, Paige winning, Tag Team Championship match, Usos, Intercontinental Championship, Wade Barrett, or Bad News Barrett, winning and retaining. For the United States Championship match, I have John Cena winning, and as for Roman Reigns versus Daniel Bryan, I have Roman Reigns winning, unless it ends in some sort of draw. So there you go. I just figured I'd repeat myself. And they're also down in the description. Also, yeah, I'm going to say my old saying, but feel free to subscribe to my channel, follow me on my Twitter, or like my page on Facebook. Also down in the description, or description of the video. And really, until next time, rockers, live free and rock.